Take me to church to be taken. 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. So, how are you, my beautiful people? I hope you're all doing great. Same as here. I'm alright. Hi. Hi, Badge. How are you? Jerry. Is it Jerry? Hi. How are you? Namaste. I just say Jay. Hi, Jay. How are you? Long time no see. Good evening. I hope you're doing great. Yeah, Nora is same as here. I'm alright. It's just hot here. Where are you from? I'm from Uganda. 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 Really, I'm a baby. Oh, thank you so much. I didn't know that I'm a baby. Oh, I didn't know that I'm a Dempsey. How are you guys? Oh, yes, that's where I'm from. You can see. You can see the face. You know, we Ugandans, it's easier to know that this person is a Ugandan and this person is not a Ugandan. I didn't know that I'm that, but anyway, thank you. I'm a baby. Let me get my bottle. Indeed, you are mobile. Sure. Indeed, you are mobile. I didn't know that I'm a mobile. The word mobile, like in my language, it means a person who does not usually sing. Like, you're not seen, you're not usual. Like someone will say, that one is not a mobile person. Like, you're not usual. It's hard to see you, it's hard to find you. Thank you for the flower and the dance. Yay! I really miss going to that club. You know, you go there and say, then to the candy shop, and then you're gonna shake your ass, and then you're gonna drink some booze. Here there's no boozing, there's no party, only work. Hey. There's a time when you feel like becoming a baby and go back to your mother's stomach, or maybe become a 1-year-old, but still when you come to think of it, you remind yourself and you're like, even that baby will reach a time that baby will grow up and become an adult. So life, you can't do what, escape the growth, because everyone grows. Even a baby who was born in the 2000s, some of them are even married. Those who are born in 2004, they are married. And Nora is still here, you can imagine. You know, life, eh? Yeah. You know, life is really quite surprising, but whatever comes in life, you just have to appreciate. There's no need of always challenging and always beating up yourself, if things doesn't work out the way you want, try a new approach, try something else new. And in this life, when you're planning to do something, do not tell everyone. Try to do something on your own without telling people. Keep quiet and do your own things. If others are getting married, it's okay. Your time will come. I was born in 1994. Yes. Me, I don't like hiding my age. I was born in 1994. You can do the math. If someone tells you I'm from the 94. So, a lot of people my age and in my community, they now have like 5 kids to 6 kids. In my village, yes. But me, Nora, I have only one like this. I only have one child. I remember people could tell my mom, oh, your daughter is going to come to become nothing. Your daughter is going to be having babies anyhow in this village. But let me tell you, when God knows that, when God knows that your hand, all his hands is upon you, nothing. Whatever your enemies wish for you, it will God will only turn it for good. I'm telling you guys. People expected me that after becoming a mom, like I'll go on having babies, going on having babies. But one thing that I loved about my mom, however much my mom is not this, these African moms that you don't joke with. One thing I love about her, she always tells us that it's your life now. It's you who have to make a decision. Whether you suffer, whether you pick a road that you will never look back again. She gives you 2 choices. Whether you pick love or you pick money, which one would you go with? You say, Mama, I pick money. That's why I follow. Look at me now. I know I haven't yet reached where I want, but one thing I always tell myself that, yeah, Mom was right. In this life, you make your own happiness. No one is going to create it for you. No one is going to build that castle that you want without you building it with your own 2 hands. Once people see you building it, that's where you find the helpers. Because the helpers, they are seeing you doing something, and that's when they come to join you to help you make sure that you reach where you want. And some of them will not be there to see that castle being finished. Some of them will be like, okay, I've helped you enough. This is where I've stopped. And someone also will come. Another person will pick from there. That person will also stop. Another person will pick from there. I hope someone is understanding what I'm saying. I think I'm speaking parables, but some people who understand parables, you can understand what I'm saying. People will not be always there to build you up, hold your hands when you're not doing anything. A time will come, they will come, and a time will come, they will go. Once they have gone, it does not mean that you stop from there, and it does not mean you lose your faith. Faith is in you. You're the one who have that faith to push yourself always. Every time you preach to yourself or every time you feed your blood good things, your blood will be good. Every time you feed your blood weakness, sickness, you'll be sick. Sick of failures because you're used of people always holding your hand. God is upon you. Every time you pray, we have different gods and everyone has their own way of believing in. But me, I believe in an almighty God, the one I've never seen, that's Jesus Christ. So, every time you pray, make a prayer and say, God, every step that I take, I pray, may you walk with me. Hold my hands. Walk with me through darkness and light, through every anything that comes, any struggle that comes through my way. I pray, may your Holy Spirit lead me. May your blood be upon my life to guide my steps. Pray upon yourself. Others will come, but those are just helpers. God is with you. However much you might not see him physically. Open, open, Caro, madam. Hi, Nadi. How are you? I hope you're doing great. You just need to do things knowing that not everyone will be there for me. But as long as you learn to teach yourself that there is an invisible person that is with me. You know, when you become a prayerful person and you become devoted to praying, there's a time you can sense the energy of the Spirit being around you. You sense something around you. You will sense danger. You will sense protection. Those are the people who are prayerful, because you're so sensitive and you can notice that this place I'm not in alone. There is someone probably with me. Eh? Yes, hello, you're most welcome. This is your girl Namukose Norah, and welcome to my channel once again. Please kindly like and share and subscribe to my YouTube channel. My YouTube is all about cooking tutorial and lifestyle. My videos are up to 5 to 4 minutes. 3 minutes, they're not that too long, but you can watch them. Thank you so much. Whoever I've just bumped in my channel, please kindly subscribe. My name is Norah and I'm Ugandan, currently living in Saudi Arabia. I hope you're doing great. Yes, you're most welcome, people. How are you? Nadi, say the hi, Nora. Open a caro, madam. Okay. So guys, that's how things are in life. Not everyone is going to be there for you. That's why I say that everyone has their own blessings. We all don't have the same blessings. As I told you, me, a lot of people that I was born with in my community, some of them are married, some of them are in and out, in and out, in and out. But there is no one day that if I meet one of them, they don't ask me this question. This is a question that most of them ask me. But Nora, how do you do it? I'm like, how? How do you manage to live your life? Work, live in the city, you come back home and visit your mom and again go back. You living your life. The only thing I tell them, Ruth, how are you? Hey, XXXX. Let me give you a hug and a kiss. I hope you've received it. So she asked me, how do you deal with it? One thing I always tell them is that I'm patient. I'm patient and I don't deal with nonsense. I speak my mind. I tell someone how I feel because I don't want shit around me. I may be a smiling person, but one thing that I don't like nonsense around me. That's what I always even tell my young sisters, that tell someone what you want. Don't hide on how you feel. Let them, if someone sees that it's too much on them, they'll walk away. If someone sees that that's a nothing, they will stay. They will stay with you. Learn to prioritize yourself. Learn to wish yourself well. The only thing I was like, you guys have to be patient. That was what I told. My answer was like, I am a patient person because I know what I want and I don't take nonsense. That was 2. I don't take nonsense and I'm patient. And then we went on, because I always get so many questions. So that's why I tell you that do not rush. Whether you're not yet married, whether you don't have kids yet, you might have kids maybe next year, the coming year. You know, everyone has their own timing. So don't go on other people's timing. Maybe you may become rich tomorrow. or maybe to that night. You never know when. And always appreciate what you have. Sari, how are you, my Sarah? I hope you're doing great. You're most welcome. Appreciate what you have. Don't forget, guys, to like, click on your three dots on your right hand, on your left, because me, I'm on the left side. Then click on it, and then you give your girl a like. Yes, give me a like. When you give me a like, nothing will go away from you. And subscribe to my YouTube channel. And so every time you treasure what you have, be happy with what you have. Other things will come. You know, every time you love what you have. Okay, let me give you a simple example. Let me say, for example, you've moved out of your parents' house. You only have money to parent for like 3 to 4 months, because I know most of people who are usually just starting up anew, like that's the rent they pay. Like someone pays for 4 months, so that this other month that will come, it's for them to look for a job, trying to see how they will survive. By that time your rent gets due, you already have something else to cover up. So when you've just started up that kind of life, like we in Uganda, most of rental houses, you will not find anything in it. The house that you rent, you will find it has kitchen, but that kitchen, you're the one who has to buy the items in that kitchen. You find a house is empty, like totally empty with nothing. Those are houses in Uganda. You'll not find a house in Uganda that has couch. I hear. If you find the house is, you're being told the house is full contained. That house has bathroom, toilet inside, a kitchen inside. In Uganda, that's what they call full contained house. It's empty. The rest is yours. You don't want to come with your other things. So, an example that I'm giving you, you've just started up a life and you don't want to go to such a house. It's expensive. In Uganda, to rent such a house, it's expensive. It's around like 300 to 400 Ugandan shilling. And that's around like, okay, that you'll be spending like $100 per rent. 1 month, 2 months, 3 months. Uganda is expensive, don't joke with it. And then after renting your room, you have a mattress. Let me show you like mine. Let me show you what I'm trying to tell you. Like a beginner. So you have that. That's your bed. You only have a mattress. Let me say you only have a mattress because you don't have a bed yet. Like that. Oh, but in Uganda we don't have like that. Most of the beds in Uganda are made out of the woods. So, and they are so expensive. They are like around 400, 200, like $90, and 40 is very less. 15 to $16. That's the amount that you find on those beds, wood, and they are so expensive and nice. So if you want that kind of bed, you have to wait. You have to be patient. You have to work. You have to calculate how much you'll be spending on food, electricity, water bills, because those are the things that you pay before your rent gets due. You will pay for the electricity, you will pay for the water, you pay for your food, transport, your health. In Uganda, it depends whether you want to have a health insurance or you don't want. So it's not a must that you must pay. Like in Kenya, you have to pay for your medical insurance, but in Uganda, it's optional. Yeah, if you don't have enough money, you can just leave it the way it is. Yeah, so that's the only freedom I can tell you that you have in Uganda. It's a must. It's not a must, sorry, that you have to pay for your insurance. Mm. So at that when you're still on the journey of growth, there's no need of rushing. You don't need to rush over anything, whether you don't have TV, you don't have a gas cooker. Those things will come later on once you started knowing how much you're spending, once you know how much you need to do this, and everything comes on step by step. So that's how life is. But if you in life you want everything to come all once at the same time, my dear sister, my dear brother, you're on your own. Things don't come like that. Things comes when you're patient enough, knowing that I will make it there. You know, every time you know I'll make it there, and you treasure that little that you have, you know how to take care of it, and you clean. Make sure that you clean people. You know me, I love clean people. And me, let me tell you, I can always notice when a person is a very dirty person. You can always notice someone who is dirty. You can tell. You see, me, I sleep in a room where there is washing machines and detergent, but I tell you that I make sure my room is arranged. I know where I put this, I know where I put this, my clothes, I know where I put my shoes. So every time you know you're in a small place, make sure that you arrange it, you love what you have. Knowing that big things are coming. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. My name is Nora and I'm a Ugandan. Oh, she's in Saudi Arabia. So, gross. I think it's too hot in my room, and I've started even to forget. But I pray that my common sense comes back. So I was telling you guys, growth is about being patient. Growth is not about rushing and always telling yourself, I want this, I want that, immediately. There are some people, okay, I cannot say where they get their money, but if you have maybe a sugar daddy who is fucking rich, you're not patient enough. For you want everything. You want fridge. You want this. You you want to have everything at your go. It's okay. That's your timing, because one thing I know, that a person who walks slowly and a person who knows what he wants, their plans always succeeds, because they know how to spend. They know what to spend on. They don't just spend on anything, but they spend money on valuable things. They spend money on things that they know it's in use of it. They know what they want to use it, but they don't just spend anyhow because they have seen their neighbors bought something from Shane. I'm also going to buy. You see this. I'm also going to do this. You're just competing with life. Take life slowly. Step by step, you make it there. Let me turn around. The problem is, so, as I was telling you guys, it's too hot. It's hot. Take things slowly and learn from me. Me, by doing things step by step. I know on my journey I've made some mistakes, and Bashir, Basha, but it's Basha. Hi, Basha. How are you? Assalamu alaikum. Kaif Halik. I hope you're doing great. Oh, you're most welcome. Nora welcomes you to her channel. I hope you're doing great. Same as she, I'm alright. Let me turn on the phone. It's too hot. This is right. It's hot. It was too hot. I was suffering. So what you need to do, as I told you, take things slowly. There is no need of rushing. Whether it's about marriage, whether it's about successful in life, whether it's about getting a good job, whether it's about getting what, let me tell you, there is nothing that will make you happy achieving your dreams, knowing that you're the one who have achieved your dreams by doing your own things. Other people have come on your way to help you. Their job was to help, but your job was to always keep yourself focused, pushing yourself to the limits. Only the sky had to be your limitation. But on earth, while we're still here, kicking and enjoying the life and enjoying the freedom that God has given us, use your life in a way that one day you will tell yourself, when I was a youth, I used my life, or I used my youth usefully. I did not just, like nowadays youth, they think, technology nowadays has made people think, has given them to grow shoulder and wings and think they are, people have done a lot of things, even if I don't say it here. But what have we learned from that? Learn to be humble. Like I've always told you, learn to be humble, because the more you rush things in your life, is the more you put your life in danger as a youth or as an adult, because there are some adults who need to be raised by youth. There's a time when a youth who is even wiser than you tells you, hey old mama, rest. Why are you doing all this? Rest. So as an adult, you've learned your lesson. As a teenager, you've also learned your lesson. I love so much those teenagers who respect themselves. They act like they are mature. They know, if I do this, I'll be putting my life online. If I do this, I'll be doing a better job for my life, that I will live longer. So my dear sisters and my dear brothers, if you're watching me, my name is Norah. Norah welcomes you to her channel. I'm a Ugandan, suddenly living in Saudi Arabia. Currently, not even suddenly, but currently I'm in Saudi Arabia. We are still going. We are still going. Saudi Arabia has been a very beautiful country and peacefully. One thing I loved about Saudi Arabia is that there is rain during September, October, November. There is rain, and January, Feb, there is always rain. That's one thing I loved about it. I've ever been to a country where it it might even take 2 years without raining, but mashallah, in Saudi Arabia there is rain. That's why they call it a land of milk and honey. It's true, because finding like a desert country, a country that is in the middle of the desert, but in Saudi Arabia they don't have a largest desert. No, I was told they have only 3 deserts. So that's why I think there's always rain, and yeah, it's beautiful to have rain in your country. Yeah. Hello. How are you? Yeah, Nora is doing some exercise. You know how much you laying down by doing exercise. Oh, we baby, we baby, we baby, we baby. Don't be afraid of me and don't be shy with me. uh, 3 minutes screaming me, screaming me. Yalla la la yalla, yalla 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 yalla, yalla yalla yalla. Mm 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 mm. Ah, beautifully wonderful. Anywhere I follow you, no matter what. Mm 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 mm. Yes, how are you, my dear friend? Are you cray cray? Are you okay? Yes, I'm also doing fine, not complaining, just living like everybody else. I'm just living like anybody else. Yeah, 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 yeah. So guys, Nora is just here, but I hope someone has learned something on all those things that I've mentioned. I hope someone has learned something. Learn to be patient in life, okay? You know, girls nowadays, when we see our fellow, we are like, I will also make it. I will also, But you don't know how they are getting their money. Hmm? You don't know who is behind of that good looking. You find a young girl is in an apartment that pays 3 million. That's like around $200 to 300. 300 can be around how much I'll do again. The currency check. And then I'll tell you guys, but not now. Next time maybe. And then for you who is earning like 300, 400, 600, you also want to live on the same level of someone who is paying $1 million every month for their rental. I'm telling you, my dear girls, or my dear brothers, be careful. Whether you, as long as you have a place you're staying in, whether your rent is 400, whether your rent is 200, it's okay. Thank you, Jay, for coming back. Hi, how are you? Namaskar, namaste. I hope you're doing great. I'm telling you guys, be patient. You see, in life, whenever you try to challenge or you you're so competitive. Everyone that you see, no, that person will not pass me. That person will not do this. Let me tell you, you find that you're the one digging your own pit. Hmm? Stop digging your own pit. Be grateful with what you have. I'm telling you. Every time you rush things in life, you end up, you've dug a hole for yourself. And we don't want to tell you that I told you. Me, I've seen a lot of people. And sometimes when I say my things, people think that I don't know what I'm saying, but I'm telling you the truth. Oh, this baby is gonna make me blush. I'm gonna blush. Like, oh, my voice doesn't sound good if I cry like a baby. Justice for the babies. I should stop crying like a baby. So, Do not rush with things. Every time you try to compete with someone who has, you don't even have a car. You don't even have a motorcycle under your name. But you're competing with someone who has a car. Can't you see that you're the maddest person around? Look at yourself and ask yourself that, who is fooling around here? It's you who is fooling yourself, because you're competing with someone who can buy fuel for themselves, someone who can afford a holiday. Your holiday will come. Just learn to be patient. Just learn to maintain what you have. Learn to maintain what you have. Let me give you an example. If you're an Indian here and you're watching me, I'm so proud of you people. Please open. I open what? I open a case like, I'm telling you guys, if you're an Indian and you're watching this video, clap for yourself. Clap for yourself. Let me tell you, I grew up with Indian neighbors in our community. But one thing that I love about those people, and they have also taught me a lesson, this is where I'm telling you that you might look poor, but you're not poor. Indians, they will have a house. They'll maintain that house. If they are still just here, they are still working on their financial status, they will be in that house like 5 to 6 people. But they will show you that every weekend they must go out to enjoy. They go out on a restaurant. As a family, they order a meal. They make sure they order the same meal with other side dishes that comes with it. Okay. I don't even know what that means. You should write it in English. And then they all sit as a family. So if their budget is to spend 100 and maybe to spend 200, that's their budget that they have come with. Let me open the light. So that will be their budget. And they don't spend anyhow, because they know they have a target. And I really thank God that growing up with neighbors like that, it taught me a lesson. And also growing up with my mom also taught me a lesson. It taught me that, yes, you may have a goal, but sometimes also take yourself out and enjoy. I used to see these neighbors. There's no day they'll miss to go out on a. But one thing I used to love about them, because they knew we never went out. We never went anywhere. But every weekend they make sure they go out. Every weekend they make sure they go out, they spend. But they spend according to the budget. They'll drive motorcycles. They have those small motorcycles. We usually call them scooters, and I love them. I hope one day I can have one scooter for myself. Yes. So, oh baby, what do you want, my JJ? My J, what do you want? Let me give you more kiss, like. So, they'll give you more, but they spend according to the budget. In life, once you set a goal for yourself, you know what you want to spend on, you know what you shouldn't spend on. Don't just go and buy things anyhow. You see, Immediately that time, actually, I went to the shop and I bought something. I bought some things for myself, and then I came back. And then my sister asked me, Nora, how much did you spend on these clothes? They really look pretty good, and they look so expensive. When I told her the money, she was like, get out of here. You're lying. I told her, no, I'm not lying. I told her I have my own place where I usually go, and this person knows me and he knows what I want. So this is where I get my clothes. My sister laughed at me. She was like, Nora, you're joking. These clothes are way, way more expensive. My sister ran that day to her friend, to a neighbor, and then she told her, what's her name? Stella. She was like, Stella, how much do you think these clothes can cost? The lady was like, I think it can cost like 40,000 each. That's around like it's better make a dollar kumi, like yeah, $10. Yeah, $10. $10 kumi ziwera meka. It's not around to kubanga kumi ziwera mitwalo 30 ya ezo zennyini 30. So the friend was like, And then I told them no. I bought each dress 10,000. They laughed at me. They were like, Nora, you're lying. I told them, okay. They were like, okay, the next day we'll give you money. Go back to that place. Bring us dresses. And then I brought them dresses. And they were like, you can calculate. That's why you don't spend much. And then I told them, I spend on what I want. I don't spend on what I don't want. And I know where I can get the dresses that even rich people can still wear. And then I kept on telling them that I don't need to wear expensive things so that everyone can see me. No. As long as I've covered my body is not walking out of shame. That's how life is. Life is all about knowing what you want and make yourself also happy. In this life, when you know what you want, you're good to go. But don't always walk on your own. You have to seek some knowledge. Even God says that. Sometimes you might think you're the wisest, but you're not wise again. There are people who are wiser than you out there. Just take things slowly but sure. Tell yourself, I will not do what others, because you know ekintambuza mpola mu lugendo lwange gye ngenda nabayo sirina wasiwasi gye ngenda situke ekintambuza mpola mu lugendo lwange gye ngenda nabayo sirina wasiwasi gye ngenda situke. Yeah, tambula mpola naye ng'omanyi nti olugendo ojjakola ki ojja lutuukako. You know, recently my friend and I, we are both in the same range of age. We were born both in 1994, but in different months. Me, I was born in August, and my friend was born in October. Recently, my friend was like, Nora, do you know that we did not enjoy our youth? You know, when my friend told me that, I was like, why are you telling me that? She told me, do you know that we spent most of our youth working? I told her, this is what we always tell each other. I know she tells me and I also tell her. She told me that sometimes we might not have enjoyed other things. But God has a reason. Maybe once we have settled and we have what we have, or what we have always wanted, we shall enjoy all the things that we never enjoyed in our youth. So sometimes it's good to be patient, and sometimes it's good not to complain too much, because others might have enjoyed but they have nothing. But we might have missed our youth, but we have something. So you see, that's a very big difference. You might have enjoyed, and you say, me in my youth, guys, I enjoyed. Me, I won't say that I did not enjoy. I actually enjoyed my youth, because I remember before, when I was still in Uganda, I could always go to the club with my friends, and we'll booze, we'll dance, we'll go to the concerts, I used to visit so many places. I used to travel. I was always a travel person that loves going on hiking. I did a lot of things. So I would not say that I did not, because I know my friend really missed it, because for her she was always tied up. But for me, once I got a job, when I moved out of my sister's place and I got a job, and at the same time I was a student, so you go on a student's trip, or in your holidays, the day you know that you ask for like 2 days or 3 days day off, and your salary will be reducted. You go on a trip, use that chance to enjoy life. So me, I won't complain that much. I know I did not enjoy. I did not see all things, but there's other places that I visited, which I can say, yeah, I once visited that place, so I'm not left behind. I'm not left behind, at least I know something. So, obulamu bwebutyo tebwafuna babebe. Njolamu bwebutyo tetwasobola matembe n'amagenda. Good morning to those who have just woken up, and good evening, good afternoon. In Saudi Arabia, it's already 7 p.m. In Dubai, it's already 8 p.m. You see how the world rotates. I think in India, it's almost like 9 p.m. 9 or 8. Anyway, I don't know, but I hope you guys are okay. A time difference. The good thing that here in Saudi Arabia, we have the same time. In Uganda, we share the same time. And which country was I told that we share with them the same time? Where? Where? Ekyetambula mpola mu lulimi lwange sirina wasiwasi, kigenda situke. Welcome to my channel. This is your girl Norah. Yes, my name is Norah, and how are you? Let me know who you are and where you're watching me from. I hope you're doing great. Same as here, I'm not complaining. It's Saturday. If I was in Uganda in this Saturday, I would have been out in the mall shopping. With my family, we're going out, have ice cream, some chicken in KFC, swimming. But I'm here. I'm at work. But I've taken long without swimming. When was the last time I went for the swimming? nasembayo diogendo swimming. The last time I went for swimming, that was in 2017. 2017, that was the last time I went out for swimming. And that was the last time I had a swimming costume on. But I think this time again, when I go back home, inshallah, if it's God is will for me, I'll swim. I'll put on again a bathing suit, and then I see how I look, whether I still have that teen body. Okay. And they're like, yeah. I hope so. I really miss my friend. I say the word I hope so, and I remembered my friend. I hope he's doing great. Juniel, Marinez, I hope you're doing fine, my Marinez. I really miss you, dude. However much I don't have much to say whenever I meet you. That I don't know. I really miss my friends, but when I'm around them, I don't have anything to say to them. Who is like me? You meet up with your friend. When they're around you, you don't have anything to say to them. You're just quiet, like. And they're like, you told me you missed me. Yes, I missed you, but I don't have anything to say to you. So they take long without talking to me. I'm taking long, to be honest, without talking to my friends. It's been 2 months. Yeah, 2 months. One of them recently told me, if you have something to tell me. But what else do you have? No, you don't have anything. You will only text me and tell me I miss you, but you will not say anything to me. But again, yes, I really miss them, but I don't have anything to tell. What am I supposed to tell them? I don't have anything to say to a friend, but I can. The only thing when I'm around my friends, since I can't tell them, I can't express like with words. I'll only hug them. I won't hold them so tight. I love holding my friends, more especially my male friends. I love holding them on their waist. Like you hold someone on their waist, and then you put your head on their chest. Okay, I don't usually do that, old men. I'm really sorry if I say male friend. I only have 2 of them too. And one thing I'm happy is that they are both married. So don't take me for yeah, I respect my friends. They are married, and I respect their privacy. But one thing I love about them is that when they have decided to give me a friendly visit, maybe spend time with friends, I really love to express how I feel towards them. I give them a hug and I hold them tight, and I tell them, just hold me tight, don't let go of me. And they always tell me, when are you being taken? Don't worry, my dear people. I know you guys sometimes you watch my videos, but yeah, the time will come, Nora will be taken, okay? I will be taken away from you guys. My husband will come and take me away. I'll be off the list so that you guys would stop be worried about me. The time will come. I never had a friend like you. No one that you keep right there. Kanigiria kwa kumazi lakini ekinsambuza empula mu lugendo lwange kyengenda ndabayo sirina wasiwasi. It's too much. Kyengenda situka ekintambuza empola mu lugendo lwange kyengenda ndabayo sirina wasiwasi. Can we be friends? Yes, if you want to be friend with me, go to my Facebook page, Namukose Norah. And okay, you've disappeared, so I won't say it. Bye.